What's up, everybody? It's Mark with Better at Beach. I am here with Isaac Newell of Torque VB, T-O-R-Q VB. Go subscribe to his YouTube after you watch this video, and go subscribe to his Instagram. He's got tons of swing mechanics and volleyball mechanics videos. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate having you.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Our question for you and for our followers and viewers: you work with hundreds and hundreds of athletes every year, just working on the biomechanics of their body, and specifically, I think, a lot of their arm swings. So in terms of an arm swing, how to hit harder, how to hit properly, what are the top 3 things, most common things that you fix in athletes, and what are the quickest fixes that you can give them?
I would probably say torso activation. The faster your torso moves, the faster the arm will move. Rhomboid activation, that will hold the arm behind you and allow those internal rotators to stretch. And then trunk speed, developing trunk speed and power.
Are there 3 ways to fix those? So if you say torso activation, how do I activate my torso?
So the activation of the torso is by our oblique. So if you're a right-handed hitter, that muscle that lines your torso, that causes us to rotate and bend, that's the muscle that you want to fire or think about firing, and that will pull that body around.
Okay, so not just throwing the hips, making sure that this stretches and then the torso comes through, right? So
exactly, so the hips should be closed, torso should be back. That gives you a stretch and a load, and then you can fire.
Awesome. Any good exercises to fix that?
I would say just standing against a wall, so keeping your hands on the wall so your torso stays still, and learning how to activate your glute, or that muscle that is responsible for rotating the pelvis. And you can do that exercise a lot, and then eventually when you're doing a swing, we're going to try to close that hip and pull the torso back, and that's how you can end up feeling a stretch right across the body.
Awesome, awesome. Number 2, you said rhomboid activation. Okay, how do we fix that?
So rhomboid activation, most people will ask, okay, what are some exercises? And any kind of pulling exercise is great. That will strengthen the rhomboid, and that will get you into the pattern of actually activating it. But one of the things that we have to notice is you could have the strongest rhomboid out there, but if you don't understand how to activate during the swing, it can be a problem. So throwing volleyball or even a baseball or a tennis ball over and over and over, and really accentuating the pinch is a way to train that arm pretty much every day, or that rhomboid all the time.
So that pinch, you mean getting the elbow back even though the chest is forward?
Exactly, and you can kind of see that when you're activated, that elbow is right in line with your shoulders, and that's what that rhomboid is doing, activating the scapula and pulling that and holding that in place.
Awesome. And number 3,
torso speed. So that kind of wraps into the same stuff we were talking about as the activation here. But remember that the speed of your arm is going to be directly tied to how fast this torso moves. So if this is not moving fast, I know that there's not going to be a fast activation or a fast stretch of the internal rotators in the arm.
Because if this stays back and then this doesn't move fast forward, it's going to want to come together. So you won't have that rubber band pull and stretch.
Exactly. No eccentric load, no arm pulse.
Awesome. Isaac, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Guys, go follow him on Instagram, Torque VB, and subscribe to his YouTube channel at Torque VB. Thanks a lot, Isaac.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.